before we get started, because also I had somebody. We didn't even fucking introduce Austin, Devin.
Started. I think we started, dude.
Yeah, I guess we did get started. We didn't introduce Austin, Devin, or Jameson. So unless you already know them, you don't know them.
But that was them.
In order, in ascending
episode,
order, it was Devin, Austin, Jameson. So
yeah.
I mean, now this will be weeks later.
So, nobody's going to go back and watch that
episode 249 is what we're talking about.
It's fine, though. It's cool.
Yeah.
We just want you guys to stay informed.
Get that shit up.
Even though we're 3 weeks late.
Also, brother, dude, it has been a crazy heat storm outside, dude.
It's ridiculous.
I've never in my life, and I think, like when you take a turn in life and you're like, previously you have a certain stance on something, and then something changes. And maybe you're not even aware of it because you haven't touched back on that thing. And then you touch back and you're like, whoa, I've changed on that. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm not a hot shower person anymore at all.
Bro, I can respect the shit out of that.
There should be no heat water bills at all.
I throw a little bit of warmth in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then when I'm getting towards the end, I crank that bitch cold.
I'll tell you, I don't even start warm.
Really? You just go straight into the cold?
If I've been outside that day,
yeah,
which is really the only reason I'm showering.
Yeah. Well, and you have to shower every time you go outside.
Oh, yeah.
If you're outside for 45 seconds, you have to.
Why? Post. Everybody's been to Walmart. Why are there not those things when you walk in, beneath the big Blue Angel mural or American flag or whatever it is?
There's like a cool...
There's a cool wall.
Yeah.
That shoots down.
Water or just cold?
It's just cold air. Or sometimes it's not even necessarily cold air, but it's a wall of air.
It's a loud air.
And it's not allowing the hot air in or the cold air out. It's just a wall being like, you cannot pass.
I think that's what the doors are for. At the front of the Walmart.
Yes, but you know what I'm talking about, right? You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No clue.
You know the big mural.
Oh.
It's like a thing.
When you walk into a gas station every once in a while.
Yes.
And you open the door and it goes, and your hair goes fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish there was something like that, but in like a much tamer version for houses. All right, just me, but that's fine.
Yeah, no, I think that's a little crazy.
I'm just saying, it is insane outside, and it's getting to the point, and look, I'm a cold shower guy now. Like, not even for the benefits, but also now for the benefits.
Yeah, I mean, you can lump it into one, definitely.
Yeah.
But
I'm becoming healthy.
There's a thing, even if you got the AC cranked down and I like keeping the fan on high, yes, sir. I
appreciate you. Thank you.
Before I hop in the shower, I crank my fan on high because I know when I come out.
Oh,
that's the first move.
It's
right?
a given.
Stand under the fan.
But yours is different. Your setup.
Yeah,
it's gotta.
Different.
It's gotta.
But with a warm shower, even though you're in a cold house, you hop out and you start sweating immediately because you've got residual heat from the shower. It's humid in the bathroom. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna sweat a little bit. You throw a little bit of cold down at the end. That shuts that shit down real quick.
For sure.
And you hop out and you're cold. And it feels so good.
You want to really power struggle when you're in there on the way out? You turn all the heat completely off.
Oh, yeah.
And you stand there like a man and you face the fears that you've been dealing with. Like, am I ever going to speak to my father like I used to?
Yeah.
You just battle in personal demons. And when you come out, you're a hardened soldier.
A brand new woman. Yeah.
Brand new woman.
Yeah. No, it's a great feeling. And really, I do feel way more energetic after a cold shower. Like I'm ready to do
yeah you're like, what the fuck's up outside? And you're outside and you're like,
oh god damn.
You're like, damn dude, it's gotten worse.
Yeah,
it is literally thick. Like I feel
the
like
fucked up part is it's only July. It's July
9th? You know what I googled the other day? When is summer? Because I thought we were in it.
Yeah, this is it.
No, summer doesn't start till August.
Really?
Google it right now because I did the same thing. I was like, dude, so clearly summer starts in May because it's hot as fuck in May. No, dude, when you Google it, it says like August 18th or something like that.
Can't type. Just can't type.
It's crazy. I could not believe that it's that late in the... At least it's in Florida. When does Florida summer start?
Summer date. June 20th through September 22nd.
I got a different summer. Still, we're not even hitting summer yet. June? Oh no, we have. I guess
we are in July.
bit. We're a little bit in it.
Summer, for sure. Yeah, that shit's ridiculous.
Also,
it's wild.
Shower hacking. Maybe this isn't for everybody. Absolutely, I know it's not for everybody because I roll with people, or I've been around enough guys face to face, close enough that I can see their eyebrows. Okay, and some people shave or don't shave or whatever. I've gotten off the shaving train.
Of what?
Your eyebrow.
Oh, the unibrow.
Yeah, the little middle joint where the nose is. I don't shave it no more. I pluck it, and I've been plucking it for a while now. Mm-hmm. You know, like,
yeah,
there's a lot going on. There's plenty of hair up here.
I don't think there's any problem with that.
No, not at all. No. But there are some people that are like, no, I just let it ride.
Yeah.
Now, there's a hack that I don't even know if this is out there. So I might be a pioneer on this hack.
Let's not go too far, right? Let's hear it first.
If you wet your face where
your T-zone?
In your T-zone. Your perennial third eye or whatever.
Not that.
Well, if you wet it and you pluck it then, I don't know if the pain is because it's dry, but when you plug it when it's wet, there's almost no fucking pain.
Really?
It's insane.
I wonder if that has anything to do with it being like warm water opening up like the follicles or something.
It wasn't warm. So it's not as. It was wet. It was wet and cold.
It was wet. Yeah, no shit.
It wasn't warm at all.
Really?
Remember, retired from warm water.
Gotcha.
If I cut on warm, I'm like, woo!
Don't even believe in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that out of you, though. I really do.
Yeah.
I like that.
Also, speaking of skin, since we're on that topic, and look, I the high school I went to.
What?
What?
What did you just say?
The high school I went to?
Okay.
You're like, no, I heard it, but I didn't understand where you're going.
I was like, that sounded like way too many words. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, the high school I went to, you could say, some would say...
Tread light?
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. So, it was a very diverse school. Okay, so we also had Katrina happen, so all of New Orleans came over here as well. And our school went from like...
Be safe.
I don't have to leave. It might be a solo. And it went from like 1,200 kids to 2,000 something in the graduating class. But it was very diverse. So we would have people getting onto people for being ashy. And I will say, and I think I navigated that quite well. Because when I was originally thinking about it, it was a lot. And we're just going to keep going. And I noticed when I got out of the shower just now, I don't know if maybe there's ashy people out there.
I think they exist, yeah.
And maybe there's dry skin people. But a white person with dry skin, it looks otherworldly. And I'm speaking on my face. This side, you saw me. I was in the face-to-face with the mirror when you walked by. You said, brother.
Yeah.
I was going through it.
That gator skin?
It's something. Well, it's open mat. It's being so fucking dry and not that we grow beards, but the things that grow on the side of our face.
Yeah.
When it rubs against somebody that has a beard, it does something. I don't know if it's a chemical reaction, but it makes your face raw.
Very well could be. I mean, I think that's just friction, but it couldn't. I mean, let's be real.
We're not scientists though,
but
so it's like, how would we know?
Big idea, guys. Friction. Look into it. But I think, honestly, the cold showers, too, might be doing something with that.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
But also, when you leave open mat, you take a shower for the first time, and when you're in there, you go...
Yeah. Yeah, you got raw spots.
All over your face, and you're like, that'll buff out. And the next few days, it's fine, because the skin's still trying to refill itself.
Yeah. So
it's like putting stuff out to the surface. But a few days after that shit will just be cracking and be like, yo, this first frontier ain't gonna make it. So we're gonna have to send some extra boys after.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I had a bit of a doozy in the mirror. I was like, I can't go on the podcast like that. You can't really see how I wet it. And you might see a little here and there, but it was bad. I could peel it off like gold member and put them in a little tin and save them.
Just ate a dozen glazed donuts.
God, that's so good.
Yeah.
That is so accurate as far as like if you guys don't zoom in on this, I look good from afar. Let's just say that.
Keep it at that.
So what is up, brother?
Yeah, dude. I don't. Okay, so
you're breaking news to me right now. I have no idea what's going on.
I have seen. Apparently, there has been some leaks that apparently Sketch, before he was big, was doing homosexual acts on OnlyFans.
What?
Prior to streaming. Take a Google.
Am I gonna be able to see the goods?
I don't know.
Did you look into the goods?
I didn't scroll too far into it because I didn't want to get into
Am I Googling Sketch or am I Googling his real name?
No, just Google Sketch leaks, probably. I think that'll probably pull it up.
Wow, it's the first...
Yeah, it's probably big news.
Things.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm not seeing anything crazy. Just literally sketches. I put sketch leaks, and it's just really good drawings.
Good.
One of them says my head leaks. Sunday maybe. Cars, buckets of water. Maybe I'm not good at this. It says safe search is off. It says, okay, let's look at the streamer maybe. Oh my.
Are you finding it?
But I don't even know. I mean, it's just like him, like, kind of girly looking.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought you meant he was, like, doing some stuff on some people.
I think that he was.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I think that that's what is being alluded to.
Well, there's like a...
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know.
Part of the body.
Oh, I don't have fucking Reddit. I don't even know how Reddit works, to be honest. Oh, shit. I don't know. I can't even get out of... There we go. I don't know, but I bet you it's somewhere. And if we had, like, some... You got a Twitter, don't you? Isn't anything unblurred on Twitter? I got so many blurred little squares. I can't even tell if it's a person.
I don't know if I still have a Twitter.
Dude, I never... Maybe I am... I mean, not maybe. I am absolutely out of the loop on that. I never got into Twitter or Reddit. But I have people that swear by it.
Really?
Like, they're like Twitter heads or whatever. They love that shit.
That ain't it.
So, like, what is the big deal, though? Like, yo, he did some gay shit, and... What are they canceling him or something?
No. I don't think that's it at all. I just think that...
But what is the news thing saying?
I think that it came as a surprise to a lot of people. I think that's what it was.
He should go back on Theo. Did you see the episode with Theo?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Sketch does a really good job of representing himself, at least the shit that I've seen. Like, he was on Bradley Martin.
Yeah.
And then he just seems so humble. Nothing seems like... He doesn't seem like Aiden Ross or like I Show Speed or anything like that. He seems very like he'll have a good time cutting up with the game or like freestyle funny in person.
Yeah.
It doesn't... He seems very Theo-esque.
Yeah, you talking about... Yeah. Yeah,
You talking about... Yeah. Oh, brother, dude. Yeah, talking about... You talking about Boomhauer.
Whoa.
That's what that sound like. You sound like a new Boomhauer. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. People do stuff in their past, dude. You ain't never done that gay shit?
Well, no, I'm not saying... I'm just saying that came out the other day. Or yesterday, I think it was. I mean, I don't have any problem with it, but a lot of other people are gonna see that and go, "Oh, fuck that," and not follow him. You know?
Yeah.
What I mean?
Is there anything in your past that you would look at, maybe in your next 5 years, people that would look back at your?
Oh Jesus!
The people that are gonna be in your life in the next 5 years. Do you think there's things in your past that those people in the next 5 years are gonna look back and be like, "Whoa," about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are.
I think
because I look back at my past, like, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
you know. So I mean, but I think that's all, part of it is.
Yeah, I think you're just
growing, evolving, and
you're doing like You know the diagram of you're doing circles and it just feels like you're going in circles, but then if you look at it from a different view, you're doing this.
Like a merry-go-round, but vertical?
Yeah, it's like spiraling, but you're going up. I saw somebody post something where it's like what you think you're doing, what you're actually doing, and somebody goes, "Ah, yes, the downward spiral." That shit had me cracking up. Man, but awesome. You're doing definitely the upward spiral because you're evolving, but you're kind of doing something you've already done. Like you're now the evolved version of Polo Hylton.
Yeah, it's a different.
It's like your Pokemon evolved by one.
My younger self knew what I was gonna be when I was older and was just trying to get ready for the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was just a little too early.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, and you're not even in your final form yet. You're just in that second iteration of like.
Yeah. No, I think there's a lot more to go.
Yeah.
Let's not do that, right? Okay. Let's for sure got that shit now.
Who was I around this weekend? Somebody was roasting you so bad. Oh, it was fucking. I went over to Chase's house, Chase Thompson.
Yeah.
For 4th of July, and Nick and Tyler were there. Like, I don't know Tyler's last name. You know Tyler? Barber Tyler? He's at our gym.
Oh, yeah.
Is this... I want to say... No, it's not Childers. That's a celebrity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Enfinger. Tyler Enfinger and Nick Fury.
Mm-hmm.
But we were all there, and they were like...
Why did you turn so? You were like...
Because I didn't know how exactly they worded it, but they were like, what's Hylton doing? And then they were like, how come every time Hylton introduces himself, he goes, Hylton, like the hotel? Like, it's not, that'd be like you saying Cody with a K. Like, you're not writing the name down.
Well, my issue is that
Defend this to act like I'm them. Well, talk to Chase real quick.
My thing is when you like when I say my name to people and there's other stuff going on. If I say it quick Hylton, it's hard for the Hylton. They say it weird. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like hard to pronounce when you if I'm in a bar with somebody or something and I try to tell them it, I'll get all different kinds of shit. So I say Hylton like the hotel, because people are like, oh, Hylton. Now I got it.
You've more so developed this technique based off environments.
And I don't go Hylton with a Y. I don't go Hylton like the hotel, but it's with a Y. I never do that. I just say Hylton like the hotel, so people know how to say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yours would be like Cody, like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody or whatever.
Is that the most memorable Cody?
I don't know. But you see what I'm saying? It's not because I'm trying to get them to write it correctly, because even if I said like the hotel, they'd be writing it wrong. It's the pronunciation of it.
Yeah. I guess
weird shit.
I've never looked at it like the first time I ever heard you say it. I was like, okay, that's a little weird.
Yeah, and I'm sure it probably comes off as shitty because if they hear it correctly the first time, they're like, yeah, no, I got it.
You do kind of come like, yeah. If you take it that way, is kind of a little condescending.
No, it's a little shitty for sure.
Yeah,
but I'm just when people, I would rather say that first off than you call me a whole bunch of different shit and me have to say my name 5 times before you get it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do that and just go with whatever the fuck they call me. You know? As long as it starts with an H, I'll probably answer.
Somebody at that fucking whiskey tasting called you like Milton.
Oh, bro.
What called you Hinton?
It was Hinton, I think.
Hinton.
That was great, Hinton. And we all had that. He kept on. And then by like the last time he started to realize that it definitely wasn't my name. Because every time he said it, y'all fucking died laughing.
Dude.
And I couldn't, there was nothing I could do. He'd already called me it fucking 9 times. I couldn't change it then.
And what was good was he doubled down on the ask, but didn't answer himself. He goes, what was it, hidden?
Yeah.
And you're like, sure.
No, I tried to say
why even ask me if you're going to answer it for me several times?
It's hidden, right?
Yeah.
Well, I tried to say it several times.
Oh, no, I was there.
But we all had masks on.
Hylton.
And it's a fucking thing over your mouth. So it's like, yeah,
it's like just, 2.
There was no bringing that.
I think he tried 2 before he settled on Hinton. I think it was Milton first, and you're like, no, it's Hylton. And he goes, Hinton or Hylton? He said some. It wasn't.
It was like way the fuck off too.
Yeah,
it really
yeah.
wasn't even close. I can't remember what the fuck
Hamburger?
he landed on.
No. Hinton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay.
It's close enough.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, as long as it starts with an H, though, I'll pretty much answer to it. But yeah, that's the Hilton, like the hotel thing. Just makes more sense than trying to do it a bunch of times.
Yeah. What you been up to, bro? You been traveling?
Not really. Just a lot of running around, it seems like. Been playing a lot of golf, which is good. Since the season's in like full swing, playing throughout the week and Sunday. Summer.
Still haven't seen that yet.
What?
The Full Swing thing on Netflix.
Oh, I was talking about it being summer.
I know,
actually.
but I mean, like, now that you said the thing, I was like,
yeah.
brings up the other thing.
But yeah, other than that, man, just working a lot. Getting busy the next couple weeks. Like the next month, we got some trips planned, which is cool. We've got a cruise coming in October, so we're working on that. And then Keys in August, and doing some cooking stuff in August too, which will be cool. And the Crab Cake cook-off next week. So just staying busy, man.
Yeah.
So it's been good though. It's been good.
Would you say your golf course visits are kind of like how people do, like how Casey does, like 10 Planet visits? It's like you want to hit whatever golf course is closest to the thing you're at.
Yeah. Yeah, if I, like...
But the thing is, your thing takes way longer.
That's true. And it costs a lot more.
Really? You heard what Austin was saying about the gym up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $50.
For a drop-in?
That's what I swear that's what he said.
Yeah, I mean...
That's crazy for a singular drop-in.
Yeah. I thought
like, maybe it's the South. Maybe we're just
pass.
overall cheaper.
That might be like a... Because I remember him saying there's a couple different...
Maybe.
Like a drop-in's like 25 or something. And
so maybe it's a pass for the day?
Or something.
And you go to every class?
Maybe. But they do 3 or 4 classes a day. Like a normal golf... Like if I go down to Orlando to go and like I bring my golf clubs down, normally around...
Yeah, how's that work? You can go for a whole day on golf, or you can only go for what?
Play one round.
What is a round? All night?
18. Nine. Yeah, 18. 18
the math.
Full.
I doubled it.
A full round. But yeah, I mean, if you go to, like, when I go down to Orlando and I take my clubs, normally a greens fee is like $80. And then you got cart on top of that.
$80 for
you got range balls.
18 holes.
Yeah. And then if you get food or anything there. So it's normally like $100 to go play, $120 to go play a nicer, like, not, this isn't even top tier golf, this is like a mid-range golf course. To go play a badass course, it's like $200, $300 to go play. Like a TPC course, TPC Sawgrass, which is...
Oh, yeah, you ain't gonna explain.
That shit's like $800, $1,000 to go play.
What is TPC?
TPC Sawgrass? It's like the Players' Championship.
Taking care of business or something? TCB?
It's like a upper echelon golf course, really. There's a couple different ones, but that one is in Florida. TPC Sawgrass is in Florida. But yeah, like higher end courses, it's $300 to go play.
And where do you stand on like Bermuda grass and like, what is your grass of choice?
Oh damn, that's fucked.
Are you like that, or does it matter? Can you even tell when you're on the grass?
I mean, you can definitely tell the differences of them, but I don't know what. Like, I wouldn't be able to be like, that's Kentucky bluegrass for sure.
But you just know, like, when you get on it, you don't know the name of it, but you know, like, I've been on that kind of grass before, and I don't like that.
Well, yeah. And like, a lot, like, even courses around here, the fairways and roughs are different grasses. So, like, they grow taller and they're wirier, sure. You know what I mean? So you can tell. But, like, yeah, you can tell.
It's not really, fucking Scott's turf builder out there.
Yeah. But whenever you swing the club through the grass, you can tell how once you play enough, you can kind of tell how the club's going to move through. Yeah. If you're going to be able to get a good shot out of it, what the ball is going to do once it hits, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, there's like 50,000 different types of grasses they use on golf courses. So it's not, there's all different kinds of shit. But
when you're breaking down the knowledge that you have in your head about all the things that you have knowledge in your head about.
Fuck. All right. Wow.
What would you put like your top 3 at?
Of knowledge?
From an outsider's point of view, I would say you got golf and fishing for sure, 1 and 2, and maybe chefing.
I don't know. It's a tough one. top 3, it's probably pretty damn close. I think real estate's probably up there. If it's not,
Really?
I think if it's not,
No, I will say
it's 4.
I will say I know I just told you, Nick, Tyler, and Chase were all shitting on you.
Yeah.
Chase did, like, the golf thing did get brought up, and they were talking to me about, like, realistically, how do you think you're going to do? And we were talking, like, we were game planning some stuff, and Tyler was like, well, how good is Hylton? And Chase was like, he is a good golfer. Like, he is a good golfer. Yeah. Like, he didn't mean good, like, how good you were at skateboarding. He meant, like, good. Like, he was, like, on my, not me, I'm speaking like I'm Chase. Chase was like, I could do somewhere between, like, 90 on my best day probably to, like, 120. Hylton's probably doing somewhere between, I think he was saying, like, 60 or 70.
Yeah, like 75. Probably.
And he's like, that's like a golf course. Like, that's like their thing, their numbers or whatever. I don't know what he said, how he said it.
Par for the course, baby.
There we go. Those are his pars.
Yeah.
And Tyler was like, yeah. And then he goes, what do you think you could do? And Tyler was like right this second, because he doesn't golf like I don't. But he has golfed. And he goes, I don't know. I could probably right now off the couch do 150.
Yeah.
And then I looked at him and I said, and you feel me on the mat with you, right?
Yeah.
If you're doing 150.
Dude, I just, I know.
Thank you.
But it's not, I mean, it's not, the game is so difficult, dude.
Yeah. No, I get it. Difficult. I think within.
Have you seen the clip of Phil talking about hitting a golf ball? Phil
No,
Mickelson?
you still never found that. But I will say within the course or whatever, the half course, I'm going to develop.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to grow within the afternoon.
You're not worse by the time you're done. Like, that's...
If it is, it's going to be because it's a mind thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, Mama, fucking...
It is a...
break the hockey stick.
Dude, I almost broke a club like a couple days ago.
Really? What was it from?
Yeah,
What were you doing?
Just playing bad.
What does playing bad to you mean? Is it hitting the ground or?
Oh no, like just hitting bad shots. Like
do you even hit the ground anymore? I couldn't get my driver
to work out. Like I couldn't play the driver the way I wanted to, and my driver broke actually, so I had to use somebody else's driver. So like, and just there was a bunch of things that weren't working. So I was just I was like, I am on the verge of breaking the golf club right now. Yeah.
So like, I'm going to relate this to skateboarding because I don't really know how to relate this to jiu-jitsu, even though I feel like I'm better at jiu-jitsu than I ever was at skateboarding. Wheel bite.
Yeah.
To me, that is the equivalent in golfing as hitting the ground with the thing when you're trying to hit the ball. Right? Would you say you do that anymore? Or is that like you're so far beyond that evolution that you would never hit the ground anymore?
No, I mean, you hit the ground almost every time you hit a golf ball.
Well, I think you should have known I meant like without hitting the ball. Like you hit the ground, I was like, yeah, you like boom, like and it didn't even touch the ball.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't done that in... I mean, I don't... I can't even remember the last time I've done it.
Okay. Okay.
But dude. I mean, like, I don't know. It's not, but that's not, once you play golf for a little bit, you get past that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And then it's more just all the technical little things. Hitting it off a couple degrees and it going 20 yards to the right or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find this clip.
So,
yeah.
Obviously this has already happened by now, but are you going to be entering the long distance drive thing?
The long drive comp? I might.
You saw the little trophies?
Trophies
are sick as hell.
I'll be honest, if I get my driver fixed before Sunday, which I probably should.
How much is a driver?
Like a new one now is like $600-700, but yeah. The one that I just need to get a new shaft put in mine. Like, I just got to get the shaft readjusted and a new grip on it. Because what happened was my grip, I got a grip put on it or actually it was on that shaft when I got it. But I put that in, and the glue that keeps the grip onto the shaft.
I got it.
Yeah. that part came, like, undone. So the grip was just spinning on the shaft. right? And then I was just like, fuck it, it's okay. It was fucking me up, but
Did you ever swing and it just goes and you're still holding
no,
the
that's why
gripper?
I was trying. I was like kind of babying it because I was like, I don't want this just to fling off.
Yeah.
But then where the shaft connects to the actual club head, I was looking at it yesterday when I was playing after like a couple holes, and the shaft had moved out a little bit, and now I can hold the shaft and spin the club head, which is not good.
Yeah.
So
that'd be crazy.
yeah, so I didn't hit it anymore because I was like, I'm gonna sling the club head off this fucking thing, you know. But what I was saying is, if
I'm
I get
getting
that
in your
shit
head
fixed,
out there, dude.
if I get that shit fixed, then I will definitely try to, because last time Jackie and I went there, I don't know if it was the sim or what, but I was absolutely bombing it. Like,
yeah, but don't they
fucking
have
ripping
really
it.
good clubs there for everybody?
Well, I brought my clubs in.
Yeah, and they made fun of you for that.
I still hit a longer driver than Brian did, so I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
but it shouldn't there be a rule that everybody's just hitting the same thing?
Hell no, I'm bringing my clubs in.
All right, dude.
No, because they have like regular or stiff shafts in there, and I swing like a double X stiff, so I can't.
Didn't even have to say that. I don't know what that means. You're flexing on a complete idiot over here.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, when I was up there, I had like, if everything felt really good, I was hitting like 125 mile an hour club head speed and hitting the ball like 330. So it felt pretty
You're hitting
good.
hurricane weather speed?
125 miles an hour.
That hurricane will fuck us up.
Yeah, that's how fast the club head goes.
Hurricane Hylton coming through.
Brother. Yeah.
Did you ever have a golf nickname? No. Or do they do that in golf?
No. No.
There's not a golfer with a nickname?
You don't have like walkout songs and shit. Like, it's not like,
dude, at Waste Management they don't have walkout songs.
El Tigre to the fucking
Hylton, like the hotel. That should be your fucking
Hylton
DJ
like
tag. Hylton like the hotel. Yeah, dude. You're pulling up the thing now?
Yeah, I'm trying to find this.
I mean, is this gonna be is this good for now?
I'll show it to you later.
You're like, yeah, I'm just lost in the moment of our friendship. I'm sorry.
I was trying to find that Phil Mickelson video of him talking about all this shit, but
it's okay.
But yeah, no, I'm super stoked for the event Sunday. It's gonna be badass. I'm really trying to make that hole in one, dude. I want that fucking trophy up there.
You've done that before, but in person, yeah. That was for the hole in one?
No. I want the hole in one trophy up there on the fucking thing, dude. Because they've got the hole in one and the long drive one, and I'm pretty sure we're giving away a driver too for the longest drive competition. Yeah. So, I mean, shit. Even if you're just out there watching, throw your name in the hat for that, because I mean that's a $500 driver.
So is the entire place gonna be going for that, or are they gonna still be open to the public to use some of the bays?
Yeah, so the back two bays, you know how they have those big doors? That's gonna be shut down for us.
So is it gonna be like you get a window of time, you have 1 minute, bomb away?
Oh, you're talking about the long drive stuff?
I'm talking for either one of them, I guess. You have a minute.
So the long drive will be like, you can do them on any bay.
Yeah.
The long drive, the rest of them. So you put you enter and you get a ticket or whatever. They might have it until one bay just so they can keep the ball rolling, but you'll get like 4 or 5 drives, whichever your longest one is. They put your name down in the yardage.
Oh.
And then it'll go through, and then whoever hits the longest one of the day will win. But
and then the hole in one, if nobody holes in ones,
yeah.
Is it just like closest to that wins, or nobody wins?
Nobody wins. It's not even. It's really just for entertainment. It's just us trying to make. We're just trying to make one in 12 hours.
Damn, that would suck. Bro. That would suck because there's a trophy.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's already made. It's not even a hypothetical trophy. It was made.
I know. That's gonna be super fun.
They should get the 2 people closest to the hole in one
to
do like a closest to a pin thing at the very end. Yeah. At least if there's nobody.
Or we just hold it till next year. Do it again next year.
Just add another bottom to the trophy, make it taller.
We'll see how the turnout is and how many people watch the stream, and if it's
I think people sleep on how big golf is around here. I being one of them until this podcast. Had no idea the culture, but also like the the scene, I guess you could say. Had no idea there was even like a golf scene, because there's so much more people that have been on the podcast that golfed than I had no idea that fold of their life.
Well, I think that it's recently it's gotten a lot more, like within the last 5 years it's gotten huge.
Yeah.
You know, but 20 years ago it wasn't as even close to as big. And I think a lot of it is from social media. You know what I mean? Because people see, you know, different people playing or starting channels or whatever it is, and want to get into it. Because it is, I mean, it is one of those, like, lifetime sports. You know what I mean? It's like tennis or something like that, where you can play. My grandpa's almost 91 and plays twice a week still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you can play that forever. And it's also just a good for... I think if you learn it at a young age, or you're introduced to it at a young age, it can instill a lot of really, really good, you know, virtues, I guess, in your upbringing, which is cool. And it's just good to have in your back pocket, you know. For, like, the corporate world, that's where, like, deals are made on the golf course, you know, at these insanely expensive country clubs. And if you don't know how to play golf, or you're a boo-boo golfer, you know, it's not a great look. So, but I think that plays a lot into it, and just with it becoming more popular, more and more people are getting into it, you know? And we've seen a growth in the quality of golf courses around here. So I think that also helps. But Florida is kind of becoming the mecca of not only social media golfers, but I think just golfers in general. We've always had really good golf courses, but people are moving here for the golf courses, which is
I wonder if there's ever been a cult.
A golf cult?
Yeah, where there's been a center point of golf. And I bring this up only because I watched Going Clear last night. Have you seen that? It's a Scientology documentary.
Ooh.
Brother,
Big documentary.
Scientology is...
Yeah, that shit crazy.
So much wilder than I thought it was. You know anything about Xenu?
What?
Brother, just...
Who is that? What is that?
That is who came back in...
Oh, is this the lizard god or whatever that's supposed to come back?
I guess so. I will be honest, they didn't go super in-depth on the actual religion itself as far as, like, the belief system. It was more so, like, how they structured the cult in itself. I know that sounds a little confusing, but you really don't get to know much about the religion itself until you are in it for, like... 20 years.
Yeah.
For a long time. Which is wild, because if you ask anybody, like Christian, Muslim, Catholic, Judaism, everybody can roughly in a minute tell you exactly what it's about.
Yeah.
What is Scientology about to you?
Rundown of it.
Yeah. Like, what do you know Scientology to be?
That it's a religion that's, like, money based. And based on how much money you have, you get to, like, tiers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How much money you give.
That is more than I knew when I went into it. I just knew, like, a guy wrote a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
L. Ron Hubbard, is, like, the Guinness World Record holder of most written, period. It's over 1,000.
Yeah.
And if you look at his writings, it's a lot similar, or a lot more similar to the religion itself than not. You know, it'd be like if you started a cult and it was about golfing. You know more about golfing, and the cult is more related to that than it wouldn't be.
Well, it's weird because it's all of his writings have been nonfiction and science fiction.
It was literally for a magazine called Astounding.
Yeah. Stories
of whatever.
Yeah.
But he was like the number one writer. He wrote on almost fucking everything they ever put out.
But what I'm saying is all of his writings prior to that were science fiction and fiction books, like fake stuff, right? Yeah. And then this one he wrote, and he was like, no, this one's real. This is my one real one. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, dude, the other 12,000 books you wrote are all sci-fi stuff? Why? What?
Guess what? All the lies I've ever told prior... Or everything I've ever said to you before this was a lie, except for this one thing.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah. It's wild.
Okay, what is it?
Yeah, that's some crazy
shit.
But I think a part of the reason why people get mixed into it, or, you know, are a part of it, is because of that factor of, like, ooh, it's unknown, you know? Because you don't just go up to, like, you don't know much about it. You know what I mean? And they keep it under wraps, and there's like the tier levels of things, and like people are like, well, I want to know what this is about, you know, and get intrigued by it. And I think that's why a lot of the like upper echelon people you hear that are a part of it, because they want to be part of that secret group.
You know, like Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta was like the number one guy. He was the first number one anything that ever started in there. And he was like their poster guy for a long time. And then old Miltooth came along and took it up a notch.
Yeah, dude.
He made John Travolta look like he wasn't doing jack shit. And John Travolta is kind of just like a casual.
Yeah.
You know, it goes into depth on like their personal relationship as far as like
John and Tom?
No, actually, it never talked about them coexisting or crossing paths in.
Do they talk about them in the documentary though?
Yes, there's so much footage of them in it, and to the point of, you get like, I don't want to call it middlemen, or like you get somebody appointed to you to deal with you in between you and the church when you're like a higher person. So like, if you're John Travolta, you wouldn't. I mean, you can directly talk to the head guy there, which was like David Musgrave or something.
It's, what's his fucking name? Miscavige.
Miscavige.
Yeah.
But he could directly talk to him. Mm-hmm. But John Travolta went through this lady named Spanky. I'm pretty sure it's Spanky. But she was getting some shit done to her, and like he kind of started to pull back a little bit when he found that shit out. Well, she wasn't allowed to talk to him, and then all of a sudden they were like, "We have a project for you. Get a private screening." This is how fucking locked in Scientology is into like power. They were like, "We need you to do a private screening of Saturday Night Fever here." And she's like, I don't think they're going to go for that. And they're like, well, we'll allow you to have access to John Travolta. What'd I say? What's his name?
John Travolta.
Why'd you look at me weird?
I'm confused on what she has to do with it.
She's his point of person
but
contact.
They aren't supposed to be talking.
Yes, right? Correct.
Yeah.
But they're like, we'll let you talk to him again, but you have to approve this one. Like, you have to get this done.
Mm. So she's in charge of making John Travolta come do a screening of Saturday Night Fever at...
You nailed it.
Fuck yeah.
Okay? And I know it's a struggle listening to my stories.
Yeah, you're a bit all over the place.
And she's like, okay, but she's under the impression that, like, it's going to be this moving forward. She figures out how to do the personal screening, and John Travolta does not admit to this anywhere in the world. So, like, they tried to, like, fact check this, and John Travolta denied it, but... Apparently, like, everybody knows it's true. It's his personal copy. Like, back in the day, you would have personal reels, like the canisters of film. And you could put that on one of those Power 8s or whatever they're called. I could be really wrong on that. But they did his personal reel. So it's his personal edit of it. And they did it, watched it. After the screening, I think they enjoyed the night or whatever. But then after that... They cut her off from him again. And that broke his heart because he didn't know. And then it came out later, but like he was kind of burnt on them a little bit.
Yeah.
I still think he is to this day Scientologist, but like he didn't like how they were treating her, but he doesn't like hold that to the religion itself.
Yeah, but he's not as involved as he was.
Yeah. But fucking Middletooth.
He is deep in that
Oh
shit,
my
dude.
God. He wanted
wild.
Nicole Kidman.
Sent me on CJI.
Yes, I did want to get into that. I wanted to send that before I forgot this, but Nicole Kidman, he met on Days of Thunder, I think. And that's kind of where he met the Dave, how you say his last name? Miscavige. He met him kind of and got involved in that movie, Days of Thunder. Killer movie. Something special was happening on that set. That movie is awesome. And did you know Days of Thunder was actually filmed literally live during a NASCAR race? Like some of the footage, and they had it on, I didn't believe it either, and I've been on a NASCAR hole lately, and somebody showed footage of them recording it while the race, they allowed the racetrack the lead lap guys to go around, and then they would just try to hang with the like lapped traffic and record that way, so you could still have like Tide and like Cole or Skull and like all these brands that are back in the day. I mean, it's of the time. It's a timepiece, and it's so sick because I didn't know that. I thought it was just like Ricky Bobby kind of thing. Like they're just making it look. Yeah. You know.
But it was actual.
It's actually during a real race. Or I'm sure it's during several races, but if they did all that in one race, that's insane.
I haven't seen that movie.
Like, if you're into Miltooth, I think you would really like it. Yeah, like, it's an amazing film. It's, to me, the only tolerable film he ever did.
Oh, dude. I watched a new Nicolas Cage movie the other day.
Longlegs?
No.
What did you go see at the movies?
Fall Guy.
It's still in the theater?
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pretty good.
God damn
it. It is pretty good.
I want to see that so bad.
It's funny.
What is the movie?
Fall Guy?
No. I'm aware. I'm a Gosling guy. Okay, brother. So
he's cute in that movie. Dude.
Oh, dude, brother is. Hey, brother.
Dude.
Brother.
Dude, him and Ryan Reynolds.
Ugh.
Bro, they got it all. They got it all. You know how pissed I would be if they came out, like, or if something came out and they both had gigantic dicks? You know how pissed off I'd be?
Hey, brother, let's not look into it.
I'd be like, bro, you got everything else.
You're literally trying to depress me for the rest of the week?
I know, dude. I thought about it the other night, and it really fucked me up.
Just think about how thick that thing is.
All right, dude. I watched a new Nicolas Cage movie.
Hanging.
All right.
Me.
New Nicolas Cage movie. It's called Joe. Yeah.
It's new? Or new to you?
It's newer. I think it's like late 2018, 2020-ish.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's newer than that. But
this is free to the public? Or?
Yeah, it's fucking... You can pick it up at any corner store. But no, it's
you
about...
got that, Joe?
His name is Joe.
Deep.
And they make it real easy. But he works... He, like, owns his own company. Yeah. He owns his own company, and it's in this, like, small town in fucking wherever. And he's got these, like, 10 dudes that work for him every day. And they go out for the lumber company and, like, cut down trees that the lumber company... Like, they purchase land, and they want to grow trees on the land.
This is boring.
But it's about this kid who comes and works for him.
Okay.
And his dad is, like, an abusive fucking alcoholic dude. And they live in, like, a condemned house, right? And it's his family. Him and his family. And, like, it's all about Nicolas Cage getting close... Like, becoming like the father to this guy, to this, kid, and like a whole bunch of this shit happens, right? But it's actually a pretty damn good movie. Like I'd give it like out of 10, it's like a good 7 too.
This literally almost sounds familiar. It's like when you said he lived in a condemned house, something in my brain almost
Cage.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It almost fully clicked. I was like, have I seen a trailer or something on this? You're making me feel like I have.
It's pretty good, dude. I would watch it just for
Joe, Nicolas Cage. No, I have not seen a trailer for that. Oh, they're about to kiss?
No.
Get the hell away from me scene.
Yeah, it's not a kiss scene.
Wow, it is Oh, that's fucking the dude that likes to come out of the...
What?
That's fucking pull up the actor.
What are you talking about, dude?
This is the kid that likes to come out of the Saltburn movie.
I don't think that's him.
Brother, his face looks just like his face.
I think you're...
This is the whole movie. Also, you must not be doing very well if your entire movie is on YouTube.
Let's just take a gander here. When did this come out? 10 years ago?
Bro, that is absolutely that kid.
Hold on.
This is dead air. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to catch this kid on this fucking trailer.
It's totally not the same dude.
It absolutely is that kid. His face is so specific. And if it's not that kid, like...
This is that kid.
Yeah, now. I'm telling you.
This is him. Ty Sheridan is the kid.
Hold on. It's about to show him. Yeah, he did the cum licking thing.
That is not the same person. That's him now.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's the Ready Player One kid.
Fucking idiot.
My bad, guys. Close enough, though. Go look at his face and then look up Cum Kid's face. Like, absolutely similar faces.
Are you talking about old...
Yes, please pull it up. What is his name?
Look up Saltburn.
Saltburn. He's like one of the number one guys on the Saltburn. He's the killer.
Jacob Elordi, is that who you're talking about? Or the other guy to the left? First one or second
That one. What's his name?
Barry Cohen.
Barry Cohen? Let me see.
Cohen.
Kogan? See how similar they look? Do this with your... Put it up.
All right, dude. Yeah, no.
All right,
really, dude.
They look close enough.
Yeah, no.
I'm not that far off, dude. Anyways. That's wild. So you thought it was pretty good, yeah?
Yeah, it was a good one. I would watch it.
We should have, in this entire time, and I don't know why that says just now come to fruition, but we should have had you always do a, this is Hylton's Nicolas Cage movie breakdown of the week.
We could do it once a month. We could do it once a month.
Wow, you won't even commit to a Nicolas. Dude, you would, even if you did once a week, we'd never catch up. We would not even come close.
No, dude. I do really want to watch that Long Legs movie.
Oh, it looks good. I'm really wanting to go to the point where I don't watch any of the trailers and just watch it.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest, I've watched the trailer, it doesn't give me anything. Like nothing at all.
Well, I don't even want to know literally nothing about it. I don't want to see, because I should have did that with Mandy, because the Mandy thing is like, it looks good enough, and I just haven't had the time, and anytime I'm going to watch a movie, I never think of it.
We didn't watch that together?
No.
We didn't?
No.
I thought we did a movie pizza night and did that.
No, we did the Unbearable Weight of...
Massive Talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I want to watch that, but
I'll do this. I'll make this deal right now. After the 20th...
You take that deal? I'll take that deal.
After the 20th, I'll do a Mandy date with you.
Okay.
But I gotta deal with some weight issues before the 20th.
Oh, yeah. What are you fighting at?
180 to 189. And I've been, at the end of every week,
At the end of every week? That's weird.
Because at the beginning of the weeks, I typically don't...
Way more?
Yes.
Why?
Because Sundays, I rest. I don't do anything on Sundays. I work, and then I typically nap all day, just to try to catch up. Mondays, I typically rest, and I do like a at-home workout style deal. Tuesdays are typically podcasts, even though today's Monday. So, like, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it gears up. It's like Wednesday, it's one class. Thursdays, it's two. Friday, depending on what I'm doing, you get a lot more rolls than you normally would. Mm-hmm. Or I go to an open mat where it's all rolls. And then Saturday, it's like 2 hours of rolling. Yeah. So it's like I do tend to weigh less at the end of a week.
Yeah. Where are you floating at then?
Right now, it's between 188 and 193.
So you won't have any problem.
No.
Yeah.
But as long as I just taper the right way, I just don't want to get a little heavier before it. I just want to stay right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
But I think it'll be fine. Speaking of jiu-jitsu, but yeah, I do want to make that Mandy date with you. Speaking of jiu-jitsu, I sent you the under 80 kilo CJI. It's all official. The roster is locked in. Tommy Langaker, or how do you say that?
Langaker.
Langaker.
Tommy Langaker.
Jason Nolf, which I'm not as familiar with. Lucas Barbosa. How do you say it? Eogan
O'Flanagan.
O'Flanagan. Mateus Denise. Hanato Canuto. Roberto Jimenez. Levi Jones Leary.
God damn.
Joseph Chen. Nicky Ryan. Ty Rutolo. Cade Rutolo. Andy Varela. Andrew Tackett. Kenta Aramoto. And Majid Hage. That is a fucking killer.
Yeah, that bracket's going to be ridiculous.
Now, which Rutolo? Because are they starting
Which Rutolo's taking it?
Yeah, no. This is my thing. Ty and Joseph Chen just fought, over the weekend. Now this is several... Yes.
MMA or was it jiu-jitsu?
Jiu-jitsu. And Ty won a decision.
Joseph looked really fucking good at that. Who's number one?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
taking out Elijah Dorsey, which is crazy. He subbed him.
Yeah.
Crazy, because Elijah Dorsey just won trials over Nikki in the final. Like, that was the last ADCC thing that Nikki's done was, I mean, now it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Talking about exes, I guess. But yeah, dude, this is what I think. It would be so fucking fire if the final, I love Nikki. I would love to have Nikki in the final. But my vote for the final people are going to be either both the Rutolos or one of them. Mm-hmm. Nikki, Joseph, and Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Who wouldn't want a round robin or a final four of one of the Rutolos?
Or both Nikki, the Rutolos, Nikki, and Andrew?
Yeah. I mean, but Chin's got to be in there too.
Yeah.
Chin and Tackett.
It's an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, dude. It's like everybody else is fun, but it's like those 5 people. I love some of these other people.
Yeah. I mean, Gorilla Hands is going to be interesting, too, to watch.
Did you see his DM to Craig? Or to Craig's manager?
Oh, about the t-shirt?
Yeah, he's like, yes, but I got to wear the shirt. And he's like, dude, the shirt's no problem.
Yeah.
Got you.
Because ADCC posted about him, like, pretty early. Or not early. A little bit before he made the post about CJI. And everybody was like, holy shit, they were just talking about him. ADCC was just talking about him.
Yeah.
And then he made the switch.
Have you been watching the Road to CGI? Like, Craig's been posting episodes, like, probably weekly.
Oh, really?
Like, it's behind the scenes, so it'll be, like, him sitting on the couch or whatever. But, it showed them, like, talking about Road to CJI. Please get this.
Or the CJ13.
But it showed them talking about the getting the Rutolos, and apparently they thought about it and they were like, yeah, how do we announce this? Like, they were already announced at ADCC. I mean, that's not the first people that have bounced, but it's like, how many people have bounced? Like, if anybody's seen The Office, when Michael Scott broke off and created Michael Scott's paper company, he started taking all the clients. And then Dunder Mifflin was like, we gotta stop the bleeding. We gotta offer them. Yeah, and then they said no. And then Michael Scott eventually was like, yo, we actually are not making any money. And they're like, crunch the numbers again. And he's like, that is the numbers that are crunched.
Yeah.
Like, they're not making anything. And then they went and made a deal. But this is basically that. But Craig really isn't hurting at all.
I will be honest. I looked at ticket sales. This was maybe a week ago, just to see what was available, and they still had a
CJI?
Shit ton. Yeah, they still had a shit ton available.
Yeah.
But then again, that you don't really know how accurate that is when you're looking. You know what I mean? Like, because they have like,
what is the price?
Light blue is, there's a few seats left. Dark blue is, it's shit like that. So it's like really hard to tell how many seats they actually have left in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think tickets start at like $45, but they go all the way up to like $500.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's nice, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to have affordable seats anywhere you go, even if it's nosebleeds. Sometimes it's just about being there for, like, the inaugural, or being there because that might be the only time you ever get to go to something.
Yeah.
Like, who knows? That might have been the only ADCC we'll ever go to together or something.
Well, I think that those, the tickets that we had, the upper ones, I think those are like $40 for CJI. Yeah. So, I mean, definitely more affordable.
Yeah.
And, I mean, shit, if you're already in Las Vegas to watch ADCC, I feel
and
like
it's an amazing event.
Yeah, I mean,
like, amazing location. The Thomas Mack Arena was so dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
the security there.
Suspect. So appreciate you. Shout out. Yeah, dude. What are you gonna do with that ticket?
It's up for sale.
Okay.
So if anybody wants it,
I saw the funniest meme. Somebody was like, I had 2 tickets to ADCC, and it showed like a bashed window of a car, and he said somebody broke in and left 4 more.
Oh God. Yeah, dude. I can't even, like, they're not even.
You're tapping the screen so hard, you're like,
They gave me an appraisal before because they were, what did we get them for? Like 280 or something like that?
Yeah, 280.
Yeah, they gave me an appraisal form and it was like $73. I was like, fuck,
Appraisal?
dude.
Oh, they'll buy them back?
No. They're saying like this is how much they're going for, or we're seeing them go for.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, nice, cool.
Damn.
But yeah, so I don't know, whatever.
That's tough.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting rid of those. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat that.
So who? Well, now that we're still talking to CJI, what do you think? Who takes it? Because of the two Rutolo brothers, Cade is actually the lighter one.
Yeah.
Like, just naturally, because Ty, like,
Ty's
bulked up.
Yeah. A little bit thicker.
I'm going with... Dude, no, you go first.
I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Who do I want to see win, or who do I think is going to win?
I'll take both, but who do you want first?
Who do I want to win? I would like to see Nikki win.
Yeah, dude, you guys see that local.
I would like to see Nikki win.
Can you imagine if it's all B team winners?
$1 million?
$1 million?
Bro.
$1
$1 million. Who do I think is going to win? I think one of the Rutolo. I think Ty. I think Andy Varela. Even though I'm not a huge fan of him, I think he's going in at a good...
Also, you know what I didn't even think of that you brought up a good point, Andy winning it, is that they're MMA rounds. Mm-hmm. Like that, I know I just said MMA, but like that's the style of the way they're doing it. They're doing it in rounds. So like you can win a round.
Yeah.
Like Andy, I mean, he just won PGF Worlds. Like, so he knows how to do multiple. I mean, everybody on this, nobody's new at jiu-jitsu on this thing, but I'm saying like he might have the game plan. Even if he doesn't have better jiu-jitsu than other people.
I think he's going to have a good...
Because, like, of these people, who do you think has the best jiu-jitsu? I got to say Joseph or fucking... Jiu-jitsu purity. It's got to be Joseph, Nikki, or Levi. I think Rutolos just know how to string shit together. Like, they have something from everywhere, but, like, if... Super technically, Joseph is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
So what are your picks then?
It's going to be hard to say that, like, how is Ty not the front runner because he's the heavier Rutolo?
Yeah. But, I mean, shit.
But Cade, I love Joseph.
Cade is fucking scrappy.
I got a hard on for Joseph and Andrew.
I knew that.
And Nikki.
Andrew's also a good play.
Andrew has... I mean, he literally did the, I think he won CJJ Worlds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he took out Big Dan. Nobody remembers this, but he took out Big Dan in Who's Next? The Flow Grappling reality show where they had a house full of people.
Oh, yeah, and they were doing, like, hour-long matches and shit. Is that
what you're talking about? That's the Isaac Michelle versus...
Wasn't it fucking... God.
He's a black dude with the fro, and it's red and it's black. Kyle Chambers from 10th Planet. They did a 3-hour match.
Yeah.
And Isaac Michelle won.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was at Who's Number One. Remember, they were
that
out front.
Final,
They were out front for like an hour or something, and they had to move them to the back mats to finish it.
Damn, that you know what that kind of hurts? Isaac Michelle's not on this. That would have been a sick one. It being this under 80.
Isn't he? He's bigger though than those guys. I feel like.
Yeah, but what is 80 kilos? Look up 80 kilos in pounds.
80 kilos is like 170 something pounds.
How's Isaac Michelle not dropping below that? That's crazy. It doesn't even seem that light.
176.
Dude, and then the over 80 kilos, I think there's some easy front runners there. Like, I don't think that's as competitive. You got Nicky Rod, Mason Fowler. Why are these tags not coming off? The tags are in the way. Okay. Nicky Rod, Mason Fowler, William Tackett, Luke Rockhold, Joao Gabriel, Victor Hugo, Owen Lively, Felipe Andrew, Max Jimenez, and Adam Bradley, Ignacio Santos, Pat Downey, Pedro Alex. And then there's 3 more to be announced. That was 5 days ago. There hasn't been an updated roster since. So that's crazy.
That one's not as hectic, I feel like, as the under.
No, and then you got to think, like, I mean, who you got in that? Like, I think front runners, I would love to see Nick Rodriguez versus William Tackett. I think Victor Hugo is a front runner as well.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be
Mason's a fucking killer, too, dude. Mason Fowler's ridiculous.
I went to one of his seminars here at Panacea. Yeah, he's a thick boy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anytime. What is the.
Nick beat Mason recently.
On a. What is that? Fight Pass card or whatever?
Yeah, the UFCI Invitational. UFCPI. Yeah. Sorry. PI Invitational. Yeah,
that was in that was in that weird tournament bracket, wasn't it? That he won.
No, I think that was the like a super fight thing, and then the bracket was like Big Dan lost to
Nikki.
Was that a bracket though? Maybe so. It was.
I think it was like a tournament bracket.
I don't know if we're mixing two together. If that is true, what you're saying. But yeah, I think Victor Hugo, Nick Rodriguez.
Oh no, I might be thinking of something different.
But it's like the way they have it set. Like, are those supposed to be matches? Like, because like, shouldn't they have done it differently where the words were over and then because now that looks like 2 fights right there.
Yeah, but scroll to the left or the right. Sorry, they did it that way too.
Yeah, I get it, but it does kind of look like some of these would be.
Yeah, and you got Fionn Davies fighting Mackenzie Dern.
Mackenzie Dern.
And Musumeci's fighting somebody.
Which. Everybody at our gym thinks it's going to be...
Mark Zuckerberg.
No, Marcelo.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the first 3 letters, right?
And then you got fucking Craig and Gabby.
Yeah, and they don't even have that on this anymore. But yeah. It's going to be a crazy event. Nobody's even talking about ADCC no more.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's crazy.
And it's all on YouTube, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yes.
That's what's up. That's going to be cool.
Dude, it's going to be such a good... I'm not doing anything that weekend. Like, I'm going to be watching... I mean, again, fat, just fucking... Might get some Sky's Pizza, some popcorn.
I fucking wish I wasn't, dude. That sounds awesome.
What are you doing?
The 17th? Well, I'm down in the Keys until the 16th. And then the 16th, I come back up. And I have to prep for I've got a huge, like a 25-person dinner I'm doing August 17th. Out of the beach.
Well,
so, yeah, but yeah, we're going down for like 5 days to the Keys before, and then come right back up. So, I mean, it's gonna be great. But, but it sucks that I'm not gonna be able to just fucking watch everything.
What world phenomenons does Arizona have that you got to be worried about? Like we have hurricanes.
You have hurricanes.
Because I just hear, like, everybody says, well, no matter where you go, you got something to worry about.
Scorpions out there, dude.
Oh, dude, fucking...
I don't know. Maybe they
wear
have
some
earthquakes.
Boots.
Maybe they have earthquakes. Because California's right there. But I don't think they got to worry about... Over yonder. But I definitely don't have, like, monsoons or nothing. You know?
I thought you were going to say monsters. I was like, all right, let's wrap this.
They ain't got monsters out there. Yeah, who knows what they have. We'll find out, though.
Yeah, no joke.
That's for sure. But
I hear they get some dry heat.
Yeah, that shit dry out, though.
I think we should stop doing gold, silver, and one of us just does gold.
Yeah, just run it. I think is the best
You're
way.
A better reader. Good catch.
And thank you.
Slip.
Yeah, if you're trying to feel more, I don't know.
Hey, we're shouting out sponsors right now,
flavor,
by the way.
And you want some sweet tequila, dude, we've got one for you. It's called Asesinato. One of our newest sponsors. It is born in Pensacola, Florida, and crafted in Tequila, Jalisco, Mexico. Every step of our tequila making process is done with the utmost care at Destiladora del Valle de Tequila. Our humidors harvest only the highest quality, fully mature agave plants from both the highlands and lowlands, giving our tequila its naturally complex notes and smooth finish. The humidors then slow roast them in traditional brick ovens and distill the tequila into handmade copper pot pot stills before they repose in oak barrels. This creates a beautiful, all-natural, additive-free, flavorful tequila that we believe honors the land it comes from and the people that make it. So if you guys are looking to get some new tequila, want to try something new, check them out at thebesttequilaever.com or at Asesinato Tequila. You can find those probably in our bio, I believe, is where we'll have that. And if you want to get a percentage off, use People Suck at checkout to get 15% off. So yeah, they've got all different, not only the tequila that you can order, but they've also got merch and all kinds of cool shit on there. So definitely check them out. And if you do want to order something, use that code. That helps us out, and we really appreciate that. Yeah. Shout out Asesinato Tequila. Also, this upcoming Sunday, we're going to be doing a live event. This will already be out by the time, but you'll see us making posts about it. So if you guys, we hope a bunch of you guys come out. We'd love to see all of the Some People Suck homies there supporting us and the people that support Some People Suck. So yeah, if you're there, we really do appreciate it. So
if you, for whatever reason, get that hole-in-one at this competition, you like that trophy enough, maybe you want to remember it for the rest of your life, because glory fades, but tattoos never fade. Never. Not even once. Johnny Mumbles at Sacred Grounds Tattoo Studio, he can do that for you. He can make that memory permanent on your skin for the rest of your life. You just got to get on his books. You got to hit him up at a Sacred Grounds Tattoo Studio on Instagram or Johnny Mumbles on Instagram. You can see all of his work. All of his stuff is absolutely phenomenal. We've had countless people on the couch or guests in general that have gotten work by him. If you want to hit him up, you should. Tell him the boy sent you. I'm sure there will be a little fun banter and maybe even a little nice little dizzy thrown on there. Yeah. Well, that's insane. But check him out. He's finishing my back. The outline very soon, but yes, it's super painful, but that's not because it's him. Almost less pain. It's 10% less painful because it's him. 100% painful because it's tattoo. But if you want to get something done by him, he's the guy, dude. Look at all his stuff. Go through his catalog on Instagram. You'll see, dude. He does like woodsy UFOs, like eyeballs. He does all sorts of Roman peoples that are just like stone-like, fucking really well. He's got a talent, dude.
Oh yeah.
I told him he should. Well, I guess we both did. Tattoo Posty while he's in town.
For
That'd
sure.
be so
that
sick.
needs to happen. That definitely needs to happen. If you guys have any contacts with Post Malone, first off, why haven't you shared them? Second off, definitely hook that up.
Yeah, and third off, like, hook us up as well. You know what are we doing here? Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah. We love you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're getting the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yee!